You head to dumdummattresses.com. All you're craving is a good night's sleep. You can't find any products in the store because the navigation bar and images are flying left and right at you. You finally find the product and it looks like a kid drew the product image. It's a 3D render. You have no idea what it's going to look like. How long is it going to take to get delivered? No idea. It says 2 to 8 weeks. Despite all of this, you purchase the product. 3 weeks pass and you get a random email saying, "We tried to deliver your mattress," but there was no heads up. Finally, after waiting a week for redelivery, an overweight fella named Jim that stinks of cigarettes comes and basically throws the mattress through your door. Then he finds scuff marks that have come through the plastic on your brand new mattress. Now you're gonna have to contact customer service, which can take 2 to 8 weeks to even get a response. You're so stressed from trying to organize this delivery. You haven't had a good night's sleep in so long and you start making a lot of mistakes at work. Then you end up getting fired because you make so many mistakes, you haven't had a good night's sleep in ages, and your partner leaves you. Now, compare this to the other situation. You order off this beautiful website with crisp imagery. The product comes within 4 hours. You've got 120 days for free sleep trial with free returns, no questions asked. You're so rested that you get a job promotion. Congratulations, you're now rich. This is because this brand has an amazing customer service. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest reasons that businesses fail. This can be the difference between having a brand that never takes off and $1 billion brand. Yes, product, team, market timing, funding, these are all important things. But if you don't have this one thing, your days are numbered. I'm talking about customer service. Before you switch off, this one video can change your life completely. It can change any business and transform its trajectory. Today, we're going to cover 3 main things. Why customer service is important, the main mistakes that brands make, the exact hacks that we did at the Oodie that gave us over 3 million happy customers. But first, we're going to go over some of our most crazy customer service tickets that we've received to see if we can get any lessons for the video. Are you stupid, guys? Question mark, a million question marks. This is how tense customer service can get. Stop sending me Sophie right up here. Her destroyed is like you don't want business from me. On the 4th of June. Give me a Oodie. So let's get into the actual substance of today's video. Customers are expecting 4 main things from brands. They're expecting an awesome delivery time. They want incredible product quality. They want fast and reliable communication. And then they want the best possible price. If you nail these 4 pillars of customer service, you are going to be an amazing brand. Let's quickly touch on these 4 main pillars, starting with the $1 trillion elephant in the room. Amazon product pages convert at 15%. Compare this to Shopify pages, which can convert from 1 to 5%. The reason behind this is because Amazon is so reliable. Customers are so used to their incredible delivery time. It's like Jeff Bezos is hand delivering these products like a Jack Santa climbing down the chimney, throwing the boxes at children. That got so aggressive so quickly. Customers have become so accustomed to this reliable delivery time that you as a brand owner doing direct to consumer need to understand and compete with in terms of the consumer's expectation. The second thing is price. This can be a sensitive conversation topic for businesses because not all products are made equal. Just like iPhone and Android, and Elon Musk and fake Elon Musk. I've always subscribed to the mentality that the Oodie needed to be a premium product. I thought that people would want to invest in their comfort, understanding that they have thousands of hours in their comfort clothing. This is especially tough when certain knockoff brands come in and they're basically selling the product for less than we can buy it for because they use far lower quality materials and much less of it. When it comes to price and customer expectations, you just need to be very clear about communicating the value that your product provides. For example, we say that Oodie is longer than a lot of these competitors, which they are. One great example of a customer first approach to pricing is Cost Plus Drugs by Mark Cuban. On his website, you can see how much the product cost him and then his exact markup, which is around 15% that he's charging to his customers. This allows the customer to feel very confident they've got the best possible price for the product. The third thing customers really want is just great product quality. And I don't just mean that it doesn't fall apart the day after you unbox it. It needs to perform the exact function that you are advertising on your website and in your Facebook ads. This is one of the main problems with dropshippers. The product initially works, and then over time, factories keep reducing the quality until the product becomes so poor that it actually doesn't solve the initial thing that it was built for. And the fourth pillar can be summarized very well in a saying: an email a day keeps the negative reviews away. Customers want a personalized response in a robotic time frame. You should be aiming for a 24 to 48 hour response time. Yes, even on weekends. This can be very tricky for a small business, but we're going to get into the hacks in just a second. While the expectations around a fast response time is there, it is still expected that you have a quality response that solves the person's issues. Some brands subscribe to the mentality that quality is more important, and investing in customer service is important, such as Zappos. Record at Zappos is 10 hours. A customer service agent stayed on the phone with a customer, helped her exchange a product, talked about growing up in New York, even helped her find new shoes to spend her exchanged credit on. So let me explain why customer service is the main reason that businesses fail. A Forbes survey showed that 96% of customers will change brands if they have a negative customer experience. This brings me to my main point. Customer service creates retention, the elusive thing that all businesses are chasing. Retention is the ability to bring back customers to purchase the same or a different product offering of your business. Think Apple. Once you got the iPhone, you're not going to be even looking at Android ads. You're going to buy subscriptions, apps, everything in their ecosystem. All of the best direct-to-consumer e-commerce brands, such as Hero Cosmetics, Gymshark, Athletic Greens, they have amazing retention. Customers keep coming back because they have a great customer service and a great product. So how do we do that? Let's get into my customer service hacks. The first one is using automation. Now, when we first started, we're getting 10 emails a week. Now we get about 50,000 customer service emails a month. Using automation is a great way to reduce costs and the amount of agents that you need. Now, this is impossible unless you have a great platform. As you guys know, I will never promote a product that I'm not extremely passionate about, but Gorgias has been one of the biggest money savers that the Oodie has ever had. We initially started using Zendesk. The interface was clunky and the efficiency was not there. Upon migrating over to Gorgias, we were able to get so many more tickets done. It was absolutely crazy. This is largely thanks to how you can tag tickets, set up these views, and then easily apply automation to that. Let's say customers are asking, where is my order? On Monday, we get a lot of those emails. You can easily apply a filter and a view and get all of those emails compiled into one view. The customer service agent can verify that it's all correct, because remember, you want a quality response, and then they can just click send, speeding up the process dramatically. If you're a new brand and you're starting to get a lot of customer service responses, you definitely should try Gorgias. I've asked them for an affiliate link. It's down in the description below. I also recommend Gorgias if you're using any other provider. Trust me, it will speed you up. The second hack that I love is incorporating your customer service into your marketing. Let's say you want to invest in customer service like Domino's did in 1973. At the time, the industry took over 60 minutes to deliver a pizza. They invested heavily in their operations, allowing them to deliver most pizzas under 30 minutes. They came up with a marketing slogan: your pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. If not, you'll get your pizza free. This took off because think about it. You can either wait 60 minutes for your pizza, or you can get a free pizza or really, really fast delivery. It's a no-brainer. For e-commerce, you can do premium delivery services such as Koala Mattresses. They did that 4-hour delivery for their mattresses and called it out across their marketing, differentiate themselves. This brings us to hack number 3, and I see a lot of brands get this wrong. It's about how you're requesting reviews. A lot of people will just apply the automatic template of their review platforms such as Yotpo and send requests to customers. This is not what you should do. You should create a custom email in your Klaviyo or any email provider's automation that gets sent 14 days after the product is shipped. You can then determine how much of that email goes to certain platforms. You can have 50% pushing to Trustpilot. You can have another 50% going to your website, or even something like product review or Facebook reviews. We prefer to get reviews on platforms that people trust rather than our website. These come up high in the search engine. When people search the Oodie reviews, these websites are generally at the top. While you can incentivize to leave a review overall, I believe it's illegal to incentivize a 5-star review. Make sure with any review request email, you're incentivizing disgruntled customers that haven't had a good experience to actually voice their concern concern in the email thread so that you can solve it and turn an angry customer into a happy customer. Every angry customer is an opportunity to make a loyal customer for life. Hack number 4 is around surveying non-purchasing cohorts or cohorts that didn't purchase a second time. To do this, you can use Klaviyo. You can build a list of customers that went to your website, subscribed to the email list and didn't purchase. Alternatively, you can build a list of people that purchased once but never came back. These kind of cohorts that you really need to listen to so you can get better retention. Hack number 5. Now this is a common question. Should I use live chat or not? We do use live chat when our ticket count isn't too bad. Remember, we're trying to aim for 24 to 48 hour first response time. If we have far lower than that, we are going to set up live chat on our website. Gorgias is definitely the best live chat provider that we've used because all of the live chats and email tickets will all be in the one place. The main mistake I see with live chat is that people have it on the website, but nobody's actually manning it, meaning someone asks a question there, but they don't get responded to in the same email amount of time, which could be 2 to 3 days. You want an instant response with live chat. Hack number 6 is actually setting up self-service within that live chat. Again, an amazing, gorgeous feature. Customers can easily request a discount code or ask what their tracking number is in this live chat, and Gorgias will automate the reply, reducing the amount of customer service agents you need. The 7th customer service hack is for that founder that feels a little bit disconnected of what their customers actually want. This is a great habit to get into, and lots of big CEOs do this, is they actually do the job for a day. Get into your customer service portal and answer some tickets yourself. You're gonna learn things that your customers are frustrated at. You're gonna learn how to improve your product and service. You're even gonna learn how to talk to your customer service team a little bit better. Hack number 8 is similar to a parachute seller offering free returns if it doesn't open. Don't offer things to customers that just don't matter, trying to trick them. A good example of this is offering free returns from another country where it costs more to return the product than it actually did to buy the product. Obviously, the customer is never going to do that. You need to clearly explain that information to not trick the customer. Hack number 9 is using offshore agents when applicable. Now, there's a common misconception that if you use international customer service teams, it's going to be way, way cheaper. While this can be the case, it can be a lot more training and it takes a lot of time to build these international customer service teams. My experience is if you want really fast and efficient customer service, you can train people locally and get a very similar cost per ticket. Where international customer service agents are great to have on is very, very simple questions, and also to work days where existing agents such as Australian staff have public holidays or something like that. If you like today's episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you feel like you're struggling with your business, make sure you go watch our $1 Million Brand Series where I build a brand from absolute scratch. If you're feeling really lost, you can also join our mentorship as well. I'll leave a link to the description. Thanks for watching.